Hello viewers, welcome to Cindy's Vlogs. Tamil Nadu 10th board exams have started and on 10th of April 2023 we have English exams. So let us have a quick recall of the points to remember while attending the 5 marks general questions. In section 4 under the heading writing, out of 6 the student has to attend 4 questions. Each question carries 5 marks. Let us look at the points to remember while attending these questions. From question numbers 39 to 44. Preparing an advertisement. Utilize half of the page in your answer script to present the advertisement. Then draw a rectangular or square box with a scale and pencil. Based on the question, write the title, that is the shop's name. Sometimes it will be given in the question or else you will have to write on your own. Second point is you can write a catchy caption related to the topic. Third, you can write offers or discounts that are available. Fourth, benefits of the products or available products. Fifth, address. It might be given in the question paper or you can write on your own. That is a complex or a building name, a street name, name of a place, phone number or website ID or email ID. Then the sixth, you can draw some images related to the product. Whatever content you intend to present in the advertisement, see that it should come inside this rectangular or the square box. You can draw the outline with pencil and the writing can be done in pen, blue pen. To make it attractive and catchy, you can use different font styles or sizes. Next we have letter writing. Mostly it will be formal or official letter, that is letter to the school authorities, to any officers like PWD department, bookstalls, sports equipment shops, letter to editor, etc. We are going to follow the left alignment method, that is right from the beginning of the letter, that is the center's address. From that onwards we will be starting to write next to the margin. To begin with the formal letter, mention the name if it is given in the question paper or use XXX or YYY for the center's address. Then you can leave a space and then write the date. After the date, again you have to leave a line and then you will write the receiver's address. I told you earlier it is formal letter, so then it will be a letter to the school authorities or any of the offices, or a letter to the editor also. So here you can write, so I have just given a note of all the address or receiver's address or designation that you will be writing. So the principal, if it is to the school authorities, then you have the manager if it is to any office, and the editor if it is for you are writing a letter to the newspaper. Then you can mention the receiver's address also. Then next comes the subject of the letter. Then you can write the salutation, that is respected sir or madam. Then comes the body of the letter. Body of the letter also you will be starting next, right next to the margin. You will start writing the body of the letter or the content of the letter. Always remember, formal letter, it will be very confidential or very formal. So you need not write anything informal over there and make it lengthy. So it should be short and sweet. After writing the salutation, that is respected sir or madam, you can write the body of the letter. That also begins next to the margin. Then after writing the body of the letter, in the next line you can write thank you. Thank you. T alone is in capital. U, Y will not come in capital. Then place a comma. And the next line, yours truly or sincerely or faithfully. Any one can be used over there. Yours again, Y alone will be in capital letter. There is no apostrophe S for yours. And then you can place a comma. Then if the center's name is given in the question paper, you can write the center's name and the designation, or else you can just mention XXX over there. Next we have, after to conclude with this letter, you have to write the address on the envelope. So next we have got to write the address on the envelope. So address on the envelope, you can enclose that with your pencil and your scale. And then when you write on top address on the envelope, and then from half of the drawing, that is if you are drawing a rectangle box, from half of that rectangle box you have to write the address, that is receiver's name and address in bold letters, or the initial letters can be in capital. So this will be the full format for a formal letter. Informal letters of personal letters. These letters are sent to relatives or friends. This also we are following the left alignment. So first we should have the place, the center's place, the center who is writing the letter, that person's place can be mentioned, and the date, the next line date, and in the next line you can write the salutation dear. If you are mentioning your friends, you can mention your friend's name or your relative's name. Then for this letter, this informal letters, you can split it into 3 paragraphs. So first you can give an introduction to the letter, that is whether you have received a previous letter and why you have delayed in writing a letter, all that can be mentioned over there in the introduction. Then next, second is the body of the letter or the purpose of writing this letter, and third can be the conclusion. And after concluding the letter, next you have got, in the next line you can write your loving friend or your loving son or daughter, whatever it is, you can write yours loving. So there again, Y alone will be in capital, there is no apostrophe S. After that you can mention the name if it is given in the question paper, or else you can write XXX over there. Then again, just like the earlier formal letter that we saw, in informal letter also you can mention the address on the envelope. Address on the envelope, you can draw a rectangular box with a scale, using a scale and a pencil, and then from the center of the rectangle box you can write the receiver's name and address. So with that you will be winding up with the informal letter. Next we have notice writing. This also carries 5 marks. A notice is a formal means of communication. The purpose of a notice is to announce or display information to a specific group of people. Notices are generally meant to be pinned up on specific display boards in schools or in public places. So let us see what are the things that you have to keep in your mind while preparing a notice. First, we have to draw a rectangle box or a square. Inside the box, you have to mention notice, NOTICE. You have to write it in bold over there as a centralized heading. Then in the next line, you can write the school's name or the institution's name, and it should be clear and written in capital letters. Then next, you can mention the name of the program. for which the notice is drafted. Then in the next line, you can mention either in the left corner or in the right corner, you can write the date on which the notice is drafted. Then as a paragraph, you can write the content of the notice. You can start with expressions like this is to inform all the students, or you can write it as all the students are informed. Either way you can begin. Then you can include details such as what, when, why, where, for whom is the program, and the date of registration or the last date. Then finally you can have the sentence like for further information, details or contact, or for further details, contact the undersigned person, etc. And to wind up this notice, you have to write who has displayed this notice. So mention the name of the person and his designation of the person issuing the notice. Next, we have the picture description or expressing views on the given picture. A picture will be given in the question paper, and based on your understanding, you will have to write 5 sentences. So first you have to understand the picture, then you identify the theme, bring out the cause, suggest a remedy, and give a title. And make sure that you avoid counting the number of things that are there in the picture and then just writing it. That is not a standard way of expressing your picture description. So see that you have to avoid doing that. Next we have make notes. A paragraph will be given in the question paper. We have to cut short that paragraph into 1/3 of the paragraph that is given there in the question paper. But at the same time, we should not avoid the main points. Main points should be there in the note making. So we will start with the note making. So in the answer paper, you have to write near to the margin, you will be writing note making. And in the next line, you will mention the title. That is, after reading the content that is there in the question paper, you have to give a suitable title. Then next you can, if it has got a lot of subdivisions, after when you read it, you will come to know that a main title might be there. Then you have got some subheadings also might be there. So heading can be given, and under that you can mention the points. You have to write it as points. So A, B, C, like that, as points you can write. Then the subheading can be written, and again you can continue with the points. So that is how you are expected to write a note making. Next, let us look at the format for summary writing. So as I told earlier, for note making, in this also the same paragraph will be given. From that you will have to write 1/3 of that into a paragraph. That is 1/3 of the original paragraph that has to come in the fair copy. So before that you will have to write the rough copy. So in your answer paper, near to the margin, you will write the heading as rough copy. And after reading the original copy, that is from the question paper, you have to write a suitable title as a center heading. Then next you can mention the main points in a paragraph. As rough copy, you can mention the main points in a paragraph. You will have to write the rough copy. You can avoid writing all the examples or any stories that are mentioned over there. That can be avoided. Only the main points in a paragraph can be written. After that, you will have to strike off the rough copy completely, either from right to left or from left to right, or from right to left. You have to strike off. Then in the next one, you will have to write the fair copy. I have striked off after telling you the details. I striked off that, so that is how you will have to present it in your answer paper also. So then next we have the fair copy. Fair copy, you will have to mention it as fair copy in your answer sheet. Then the title, the same title that you wrote as a rough copy, that same title can be given. Here from the rough copy, you will have to make it short, that is one third of that original paragraph has to be written in the fair copy. So, and after writing the fair copy, you can write a number of words in original copy. Original copy means that is given in the question paper. Then in the next line, you can mention number of words in fair copy. That means original copy, if it is 90 words are there in that question paper, in the next one, that is number of words in fair copy, it should be 90 divided by 3. That will be 30. Okay, so that will be the number of words that you will have in the fair copy. Not be the exact number, it can be approximate. Next question that we have got is to identify the errors and correct it. This we will have 5 individual incorrect sentences will be there, which carries 5 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. So let us look at the first sentence that is there. He is a MP from Kerala. In this sentence, the error that we have got is a MP. It is an MP that has to be written over there, because M is a vowel sound. That is, when we pronounce M, it has got the sound of a vowel. So then here we will be using an MP. He is an MP from Kerala. In the next sentence, so here in the first sentence we know that the error was in the articles. Okay, then the next that we have got, the next sentence that we have got is she is not only a singer but a dancer. So here it is the conjunction that is being used wrongly. She is not only a singer but a dancer. In this sentence, not only will be followed by but also. So here the sentence will be, the correction that has to be done is, she is not only a singer but also a dancer. Same is with the next sentence. That is also the error in the use of conjunctions. As I missed the bus, so I did not attend the meeting. Here we can find there are 2 conjunctions that are used together. That is, has and so is also used. So in a sentence, to make it a correct sentence, we can avoid any one of the conjunctions. That is, as I missed the bus, I did not attend the meeting. You can write it like this, or else you can write, I missed the bus, so I did not attend the meeting. So any one, either of this can be used, whether as or so. You need not use both together in these sentences. The fourth sentence that we have got in this question is, bread and butter are available here. Bread and butter, it is considered as a single unit, just like a cup and saucer. So the verb that has to be used, that is are, should not be used over there. We have to use a singular verb, that is, bread and butter is available here. That will be the correct answer over there. Then going to the next question, I saw 2 mouses in the garden. Here the error that we find is mouses. That is, the plural form of mouse is mice, not mouses. So here the answer should be, I saw 2 mice in the garden. M-I-C-E, that will be the correct spelling. I saw 2 mice in the garden. So when you look at all the 5 sentences, you come across that articles, there will be error in the articles, then subject verb agreement, then conjunctions, and singular and plural. So all these are the things. So if you have some idea about all these questions or all these tips that are followed, you can easily score marks in the 5 mark section. That is the 20 marks writing skills you can very well easily score in this section. Hope it was useful. Please do like, share, and give your valuable feedback. Thank you for watching.